Despite what the commenters on Instagram will say, there is no wrong way to do makeup. Are you freaking kidding me? It's so multi-dimensional too. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. What do you think of my outfit today? I was going for a little bit of a Y2K vibe. I'm actually wearing this cute new dress from Target. Who shows a dress like that? Look at my new dress. But I tried to match it with this cute little Y2K inspired sweater that I got from Marshall's a while ago. So get a little butterflies, a little butterfly choker going on. I even got my hair, I don't know, is it giving more 90s or Y2K? Either way, doesn't matter. I feel very, very cute today, but that's not what this video is about. You did not click on this video to see my cute new Target dress. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, have an interest in half magic beauty. Oh my freaking god, I cannot believe that I have all these beautiful products in my hands today. I have all of the eye paints. These are called their Chromaddiction matte and shimmer eye paints, and apparently they can also be used as liners, so that's very exciting. I used the blue one and the gold one yesterday, and it was just, it was magic. It wasn't even half magic, it was full magic. And then we also have two Glitterpill eye paint and liners, which are super exciting. This one's kind of like a disco shade, little silver with multicolored flecks in it. And then we have a blue one. And then we've got some face gems, and they're such cute colors too. There's one like little neon pack, which has a bunch of different neon colors. And then there's one that's more like holographic, iridescent, very pretty. But we don't just have eye stuff with this collection. We also have some lip stuff. We have these little lip cloud paints, I believe they're called, mouth cloud. So cute and absolutely gorgeous colors. This like deep purple and a deep brown. And then they also come with these multi-use lip liners slash lip crayons. So I guess you can put them all over your lips or just as lip liner. I used one of these yesterday, the formula. But these have lots of cute colors too. There's one that has like some fun colors, which has like a hot pink on one side and a blue on the other side, blue lip liner. I'm thrilled. We're gonna have to use that one today. And then the other one's more of like a nude color story. So very versatile, very excited to mix up those lip products together here. Oh, and there's also a dewy setting spray, the Dew Lock Hydrating Set and Refresh Mist. And yeah, that is all of the products in the collection. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. They also sent this thing. It's supposed to be a wing guide. And you're supposed to be able to use this to outline your winged liner. Super cute. I love that the whole theming of the collection is all these little stars. I love these little stars. It's truly magical. I mean, I'm so inspired by all of the looks in the little pamphlet they sent too. Are you kidding me? I think I'm gonna go for something kind of like this today. This whole line is just absolutely up my alley. I mean, it involves graphic liner, it involves sparkle, it involves face gems. Those are my three favorite things in the whole world, and I can't wait any longer. So let's put these products on my eyes. So if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you want to see my review of Half Magic Beauty, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching because it's coming at you right now. Alrighty, so let's start off with these eye paints, the Chromaddiction matte and shimmer eye paints. I played with the blue one yesterday. I'm just gonna show you the look I created yesterday. I mean, come on, one of my best, one of my favorites I've done in a really long time, and I created it using the shade Sky Juice. Such good names for all of these. And then I also used the Glitterpill in the shade Microcosm. So let's start with the mattes, because I think what I want to do is, I was showing you in the intro that I'm really inspired by this one photo here. I just think it's so gorgeous. I love that it's just kind of like watercolors with like shimmer on it. So I think I'll layer down my mattes and then maybe go over them with some shimmers. So let's start with the green shade, We Are Aliens. I'm gonna wipe a little bit of the excess off the side here. I really like the shape of the applicator. It's kind of like curved a little bit, so you can really get into those inner corners of your eyes. I love how trendy eye paints have become. I love that that's been like a big 2022 trend, you know, between the About Face eye paints, the A.S.M.R Color Fix shades. But I noticed that Donni was saying on Instagram that she formulated these paints specifically so they could be mixed with glitters and they could layer really well together. So I'm definitely gonna put that to the test too. But let's just put some washes of color on the eye. I really want to go for that kind of watercolory look here. These go on very opaque. I mean, right from the beginning, you get a super big punch of color. That's another huge advantage of using liquid eyeshadows or liquid eye paints, is that the pigmentation really doesn't need to be built up. It's just there right away. I'm not wearing any eye primer, by the way. I don't even have any concealer on my eyes because I want to see how these wear on their own. Let's do a little bit on the outer portion too. Why not? Kind of create a little bit of a wing, but I'm just gonna kind of smudge it out. Going for a wing shape, but I want it to be very ethereal, very Y2K, very Euphoria. I'll admit, I don't watch Euphoria. I haven't watched Euphoria, but I have saved screenshots of every single makeup look that she's ever done on everyone on Euphoria, and I follow her Instagram page religiously. I think I have every post that she's posted saved because I just think her makeup artistry is so good. I love the way she plays with color. I love how fun the makeup on Euphoria is. You know, a lot of times you see that TV makeup is very basic. It barely even looks like they're wearing makeup. So I love that on Euphoria, like, you could tell that they were wearing makeup, you know? It wasn't trying to be no makeup, it was makeup. And I love makeup. I'm loving this color. It's like kind of slimy, but also kind of chartreusey. And I will say that you have a good amount of work time with these. Like, I'm going back and forth between both eyes, and I'm still able to like go back and move things around even after letting them sit for like 30 seconds, which is not the case with all liquid eyeshadows, but I also can vouch from wearing one yesterday that they do eventually dry down. Okay, so now we're gonna dip into the shade Sky Juice, which is the one that I wore yesterday. Super pretty. Let's pop some of that. I'm trying not to think too hard about my placement or anything, because in the pamphlet it says don't think, just paint, and I love that. That tends to be my philosophy most of the time when doing my makeup, is to just not overthink it. Don't pre-plan too much. Just pop things on and know that it'll all work out. And also, there's no wrong way to do makeup. You know, despite what the commenters on Instagram will say, there is no wrong way to do makeup. As long as you are having fun and you like the way it looks, that's really all that matters. Oh, this brush is awesome. It's super pointy at the end too, so I feel like I'm able to create like soft pointed edges and even kind of sharp edges if I wanted to, which is really cool. I mean, normally I just like go from the applicator of eye paints or liquid eyeshadows like this and I work with my own brush, but I'm trying to do as much as I can with the brush that it came with, and this is working really well so far. Testing out how they blend together a little bit. I feel like these are blending together nicely. Even though the green is like kind of dried down, they're not going over each other patchy. Like, they're still blending pretty effortlessly together. Okay, I'm gonna put the blue down for now. We might come back to it, but I really want to test out this shimmery pink. Like I said, I used the gold yesterday and found that it was pretty sheer. Ooh, it looks so pretty and metallic-y. Oh my gosh. And the pink, I think I want to put on the lid here. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's an opaque pink. Yeah, look how I can really get into the corners with this brush. I can't speak highly enough of these applicators. So I love buying makeup from makeup artist brands because I feel like they really understand tools and like the user-friendly aspect of makeup. You know, sometimes you buy things from like these big mainstream brands and you're like, what were they thinking when they created this applicator? This is so impractical. This doesn't work. I have to use other tools with it. And then you buy from a makeup artist brand who's like using the products themselves and you're like, oh yeah, they were really thinking of us. They were really thinking of the user when they created these applicators, and that really shows in the products. Oh look, you can sheer it out a little bit. Okay, I have less product on the applicator now, and you can see it's going on a little sheer. That's great, versatility. Ooh, I just realized I didn't tell you what the shade name is, and the pink shimmery shade is called Main Character. All right, so now moving on to this gold shimmery shade, which is called A.S.M.R, and I am going to kind of layer that over some of these. I want to show you how I used this yesterday. I don't know if you noticed in that photo I showed you my look from yesterday before that I had a really pretty brow bone highlight, and it was this. And I feel like looking at the brush, you'd be like, a little deep for your skin tone, you know, not the best highlight shade, but what I love about this is you can really sheer it out. So the way I like to do it is just go in with my finger and then go into the brow bone, and are you freaking kidding me? It's so multi-dimensional too. It's not just gold. It's got blue in it, it's got green in it, it's got so many different colors Very, very multi-dimensional. And yeah, it just makes me want to cover my brow bone in this highlight. Let me also put some of this on directly on the applicator and see how that goes on my inner corner. Layer that over. Yeah, because like I was saying before, Donni said that these are all meant to be layered, and wow, yeah, those layer nicely. Sometimes you put too much liquid eyeshadow on and it feels like your eye is about to like crisp and flake off onto itself. But these feel pretty lightweight. They don't feel bad layered over each other at all. And I like how sheer this one is, so even when I go over the green, it's not taking away from the green color at all. It's just amplifying it with sparkle. So pretty. I'm so tempted to just like layer over all of the colors with this shade A.S.M.R. But like I was saying before, Donni also said that you can layer these glitters over the liquid eyeshadow. So I think we should use the glitters to add even more sparkly dimension. But should I add more colors first? I kind of feel like this area needs some more colors. Let's bring some more green up here. I've got all this real estate on the upper portion of my eye. I gotta remember to use it. Yeah, let's put a little bit more pink up here too. I'm gonna try to use a sheerer amount. I gotta remind myself too that I still have face gems to use, so I do want to leave some space to put gems on my face. But now let's dip into these glitter pills, and I want to layer some of these up. Yesterday I wore it kind of like as liner on its own, and it was really, really pretty. But when you layer this up, one, it doesn't crack or get gross and feel awful, and two, it gets super, super, super opaque. So it's very versatile. So yeah, let's fill in some of this space with glitter. This is the shade Microcosm, and it's really multi-dimensional. So the way I enjoyed using it yesterday was to layer some on and then give it a moment to dry before you put on the additional layer. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting for it to dry, I'm gonna put some more in the front portion here. I just wanna wear so much glitter. The nice thing about having glitter in liquid form too is that one, you don't have to deal with like the fallout of having it get all over your face. And also this didn't hurt to take off at all, which some glitter, I feel like I'm like doing a hard like almond scrub on my face when I do it, but this did not hurt to take off. I found that I didn't have to like go in a million times with a Q-tip afterwards to get it all off, so I like that about the removal process. I'm even gonna pop some on the inner portion of the pink here just to make it even more dimensional. I'm telling you, when the light hits this glitter, you can see all of the colors in it, and it's so, so pretty. Okay, now I want to take this blue glitter pill. What's the name of this shade? Neptune Daddy. I have not used this one yet, but it looks like it's got a lot of pretty different shades of blue in here. And let's see how that layers over the sky blue shade. I feel like that would look pretty together, and it does. I love how movable this glitter is. Like I can lay it down and then I can go in with the brush and like move the glitter particles to exactly where I want them to be. Okay, so I am gonna quickly add some of my own graphic liner here. I just can't resist adding a little bit of white. I feel like a pop of white against this look would look really, really pretty. And I also kind of want to draw the half magic star that's on everything. Am I gonna use this eyeliner frame? I don't know. I like the idea of this. That wing tracer intimidates me a little bit. I want to use it, but I'm afraid that it's not gonna be the shape that I want, so I'm gonna freehand it. This is my Giovanna Neutrals palette, by the way. I'm just taking the white shade. Ooh, yes, that was the move. That saved it for me. I feel like my pink spot on top got a little bit weird, but this just tied it together. And I know I said before you can use these paints as eyeliners too, and I did that in my look yesterday. Like I used my little eyeliner brush to like make the graphic shape, and it worked really, really nicely with my liner brushes, so I was happy to see that. I'm also very impressed with how this water activated liner layered over all of these different textures and glitters, because sometimes when I try to do graphic liner after I've already put like a pressed glitter on my eyes, it skips and it creates all of these gaps in my liner, which is why I usually try to do liner before glitter, but I love being able to do liner after glitter. You can really tell that Donni was thinking about layering when making these products, and that being able to layer on top of them and being able to layer additional products of my own on top of them is really, really great. Okay, like I said, I do want to do the little signature half magic star though, so I'm gonna draw one of those real quick. Okay, just added a little bit of a reverse cat eye moment. I felt like we needed more to balance out the bottom here. And now I'm just gonna take my little NYX Jumbo eye pencil in milk and connect it in the waterline. Alrighty, now I'm ready for gems, and we have two different gem options. We have iridescent sparkle and solid neon, and they come in lots of different sizes. You can see we have super tiny ones, medium ones, and then large sizes. And what's cool about these is they are self-adhesive, so you don't even need glue. And I used some of them yesterday, so I can vouch that they actually do stick. Let's play with some of the neon ones first. I think I want to take one medium-sized neon and just pop it as like a little inner corner highlight, even though I already have an inner corner highlight, but why not also highlight it with neon? And I'm gonna use my special little tweezers and put that right there. So fun. These are really good tweezers too. I'm like squeezing the gem and it's not like popping out at all, which sometimes happens with my regular tweezers. Okay, now I want to reach for some of the iridescent ones. And by the way, you can reuse these. Look, here's the two that I used yesterday. I just stuck them back to the sheet, and you know, if they lose some adhesive, you can always use lash glue to apply face gems too. So I'm definitely gonna be reusing these because they are really pretty. Let's take some tiny face gems, and I think I want to put them in front of my liner area here. Like I'm gonna do a couple in a row. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, I want to do even more gems, so we're gonna pop some up here too. Also, I messed up some of the gems on the other side. Like I just didn't like the placement, and I was able to pick them up and move them, and they were still sticky. So that's really encouraging to see. Very self-adhesive. Ooh, what if I took a couple more small yellow ones and I put them in this little blank space? I'm just filling in all the blank spaces. Alrighty, I went ahead and added some mascara to the eyes, so those are pretty much done. So now let's move on to some of these lip products, which I am overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. I really want to use the blue, like I said, because I think that's very interesting, but I also really want to play with this purple. They have a little booklet they sent me that gives you like ideas for how to play with the different lip products, so let me look at this for a second. Okay, so I really like what they suggest in that little booklet, which is to mix these two lip liner shades, the sky blue and the pink, because apparently that'll make a perfect periwinkle. And then she suggests adding this shade like over it, and then the pink in the middle, and I love that idea. So let's start with the shade Don't Be Confused. I'm not telling you not to be confused, that's the name of the shade, Don't Be Confused. And if you're not new to my channel, you know that I'm not great at lining my lips, but this is certainly making it easier. Wow. It's an interesting look. Okay, now like I said, we're gonna go over it with the pink shade, which is called Honestly Yes. Oh yeah, those mix together beautifully. So now I have a beautiful purple lip liner. So now I'm gonna go in with the Lip Cloud Mouth Cloud, the Mouth Cloud shade Angel Rave. I'm interested, are these supposed to be matte? Matte lip cream. Okay, crossing my fingers it's not too drying. I don't always love matte things, but I was wearing a lip balm at the beginning of this video, so hopefully that helps me out here. The applicator seems to be the same one that they use for the eye paints, which I love that for the eyes, and I also love this for the lip. Anytime something has an angle like this, I just feel like it goes on so much easier. Okay, I am gonna add just a little bit more pink in the center for warmth, like my little booklet said. Wow. That is a really cool lip color. I thought it was gonna clash too much with the eye look, but it really goes nicely together, which makes sense because I have this hot pink shade and this sky blue shade on the eyes, and this is hot pink and sky blue. And when I mixed them together, it all matches. And I really like the lip cream too. It does not feel drying at all. It feels very much like a lip souffle. It's just very comfortable. It doesn't feel matte at all. Maybe because I mixed it with the crayons, that made it creamier, because the crayons are super creamy. I mean, I think you could tell on my lips, but just like effortless to use, very, very comfortable. I love those. And if you want to see the other shades, if you're curious about the nudes, I'll swatch those for you real quick. The first side is I Have Needs, and that's just kind of like a light brown. And then the other side is called I'll Pray For You, and that is a nice deeper brown. And they also have a great texture, really, really pretty. All right, you guys, and with that, we've reached the end of the video. This is the final look. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can get the full feel. I cannot get over this lip. This lip is so fun. When I first put on the blue, I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm really gonna have to trust the process with this one, but I'm glad I did because this is really cute. It's like a nice lilac-y moment, and I even feel like the lip liner looks cute. Normally, every time I wear lip liner, I feel like I look ridiculous. I feel like it's so clear that it's lined and it just looks like a child who's coloring outside the lines, and it doesn't look cute. But this looks cute to me. I absolutely love it. We gotta do a zoom on both. Like, look at that effortless ombre. They just blended so nicely together. Yeah, I absolutely love that. Okay, now zoom in on the eyes. I love this. Oh, it's so dimensional. It's so pretty. You can really see the glitter popping, the shimmer, the way it catches the light. Okay, but I know you probably don't want to get everything from this collection, or maybe you do, and honestly, power to you. But if I had to give my recommendations of things I feel like are very unique and I would purchase with my own money, I would definitely say the eye paints. These are definitely different from the About Face eye paints. These ones go on more like watercolors. I think the biggest difference is the applicator. I will say like the applicator of these ones a lot better. I find it more easy to work with, and the colors are just so beautiful. If I had to recommend one color for you to get, I would get the sky blue shade, Sky Juice. I would say out of all 4 of the shades, the pink is my least favorite. Not because I don't like it, just I think it's the least unique of all of them. I think I would definitely get the gold shimmer. This one's super unique. I mean, it's the most powerful brow bone highlight, and I love how they layer on top of each other, so I definitely would recommend the shade A.S.M.R and Sky Juice. Oh, and the green too. The pink was really the only one that I was just like, okay, this is pretty, but these 3 are big winners. And then for the glitter pills, I would recommend getting the shade Microcosm. And I love that it's silver, but has like a million different shades in it. And I love how well it layered over the eye paints too. And then obviously the gems are a big hit. The gems wore really well when I wore them yesterday. You can reuse them, which is great. So I'd say if you like either of these shades, definitely go for the gems. And the Liptrik kits are really fun too. I really do think I would recommend these as well. I was just looking at my little pamphlet, and it looks like you can get them in a set, so you can get this fun colorful one with the pink and blue and the purple mouth cloud paint, all for $26, which I feel like is a good deal. Or you could get the more neutral duo with this matte lip cloud paint. Let me swatch that for you. I meant to swatch that. This shade is called Magic Brownie. Yeah, okay, so here's Magic Brownie. Ooh, that's really pretty. I'm gonna have to do a look with that too. That's like a nice fall shade, a nice deep vampy nude. But yeah, I just love that they did duos. I feel like that's a good deal to get like the 2 different lip liner shades and a matte lip cream, all for $26. That's getting 3 different lip products, so I feel like that's a good deal. And yeah, those would be my big recommendations. I know I recommended almost everything, but what can I say? Everything was really good. This is a great new line. I can't wait to see what Half Magic comes out with next, because the first launch is a big hit in my book. But I thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Can you tell that I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder because I just look so cute? Check out my description box for all of the product details of all of the Half Magic beauty products I tried today. Also in my description box, I'll have a bunch of Black Lives Matter resources, resources to support the Asian American community, resources to support the LGBTQ+ community, and resources to support Ukraine. So please click on those links if you haven't yet. And I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!